Well, welcome back to Planet Coaster. Oh, bit of lag right now. There we go, bit better. So, again. No, there we go. It's just because I've started up the game. That's causing a bit of a problem. So, as you can see, I've installed a new entranceway. Ignore that. That will be changed eventually. So, I've installed some speakers all along down here. And it sounds quite nice having these speakers in. All the way down the front of the thing. So, but I actually need a name for this park. So, in this episode, I'd like a name, please, for every single ride, except from the boat ride. I have selected the name, and if you can see quite well, you can see it there, and it's called Buccaneer Battle, and that was chosen by YouTube user Dylan's Coaster Universe. So a big thank you to him for giving that name. And I do really appreciate it. So by the time you're watching this, I should have just uploaded a video on my other channel, which is the new DLC, the Classic Rides Collection. So I've been thinking about this park, so I've added in some more areas, just like some new shops. I literally just duplicated the other bits, the other shops installed, and put them there. Also, I made a picnic area because guests moan that there's nowhere to sit, and now there's loads of places to sit. So in this episode, it'll actually be opening the park for the first time. So I'm quite excited for that. So before we open up, we need to just open up the shops before we open up anything. Actually, why is that still testing? Why is Afterburn testing? I don't want Afterburn to be testing. So we'll open the boat ride the other way, because it's a station. You can't open stations in that little tab. You have to actually go onto the boat area. Where's the thing? It doesn't allow you to press on the track there, which I think is a bit weird. But it won't let you do that. So that's all the rides open. Now we need to just open all the shops and facilities up. As you can see, there's no staff at all in this park. At all, which there will be soon. Alright, so that's all that open. No small attractions. Oh, my hotel needs to be opened. There is a hotel in this area now. And now there's 2 restaurants. So that's going to be done there. Any of those? None of those. That's a good thing. Now let's get some staffing done. So we need to go. So I'm going to get 8 of these. No, let's go for 10 of these. So we have to go for... I'm just going to literally pay every member of staff in this park 200 something, whatever the unit is. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's 10 of those in. Now we can go into janitors. So let's pay them 200. Because obviously if they're cleaning up sick, they're going to want a lot of money, aren't they? Let's copy and paste all of the numbers in. I hate entering all of these in. It takes ages, and I'd rather spend all that doing like scenery and theming. We'll do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh no, I'm gone down. There we go. That's 5 of those. I think that's 5. Yes, it is. Go. Then we want some security. So I have 5 of these for patrolling the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So I have 5 of those. That's security. Where's security? That is. Down. They don't get paid much, the security guards in this game, do they really? They don't at all. I think Gwyn did it. You they don't get paid that much in the game. And it's a bit bad because they did literally all the work. Without them, the park we wouldn't have a park. I'm just gonna literally install like loads and loads of dates. I'm not even gonna count how many I put in, because obviously there's loads and loads of shops and obviously breaks we need as well to count for, don't we? So let's just keep clicking loads and loads and loads of these things down. He looks happy to be working in my new park. They all look pretty happy and snappy, don't they? They all look quite intent. There you go. Then we can just renders. There you go. Well, I've got 100 of these things. Might have to install some more staff buildings because I didn't really account for that problem. I haven't done much with staffing before in these parks. So if you like this series so far, please do like this video and subscribe, because I'm aiming for at least 10 subscribers by the end of May, if that's a reasonable goal, which I think it is a reasonable goal. I hope, because 100, that is just over anticipating, isn't it? Really, we want some entertainers really in the park, don't we? Try and what about a king coaster or a festive king coaster? No, it isn't really Christmas, is it? We'll just have 3 or 4 of these, can't we? Wandering around. We'll have 3. Can't be bothered to have entertainers really. So I'll put there up 200. Okay, that looks good. Then, actually I think it's open, which it is. And we can open the park to all the guests. So let's watch them all come flooding in the park. So I'm just going to speed up the things so they actually come through and don't take half a year. Because I haven't actually opened the park yet. So this is the first time I've actually opened it on camera. Oh, here come 2 trying to sprint their way in. Oh, here comes everyone now. Oh, a ride's already broken down. No guests have even gone on it yet. Oh, discount high, isn't it? Ride rating, that's good. Very, very high rating to this park a minute. Look at everyone. Oh my god, there's loads of people. I might have to restrict it, I think, because of all this lag. And you can tell it's starting to lag a little bit, but it isn't too bad right now. I still have to add in loads and loads of scenery still around here. And I've also had to extend the queue for Afterburn. Oh, 2 rides have gone down. So yeah, as I was saying, I've had to extend the queue for Afterburn as it was extremely short. And as you can see, where I actually changed the path, because this used to come down through here. Then I had to just completely change that because, well, it was just way too short. So I'm hoping guests do try and come down to the other bit of the park. I think having all these speakers might add to the feeling of it round here. What's this ride? The boat ride? Yep. Buccaneer Battle. So I do need some ride names. So, if possible, can I please have a name for every ride, pretty much. So I need a name for Afterburn, because I can't call it Afterburn, can I really? But I calling the ride Aftershave. So I need a name for Afterburn, the Schwarzkopf looping coaster. The 2 dueling B&M Flawless. We have a name for Buccaneer Battle. Then we need one for Flight of the Dragon, which is that kids coaster, a chair swinging thingy, a Wild Mouse, and the pirate ship. I need some names for all of them, please. So I really need some names. Oh, King Coaster just had his break. Let's slow down the park a bit now, shall we? How does he just walk straight through a fence? I don't know how that's possible in this game. So strange how the guests and staff can walk through a fence. Why is no one down here? This end of the park yet? So strange. No guests are actually down this end of the park. It's not very good, is it? No guests are down the end of the park. Unless they're on their way. There's not as many guests as I was expecting to be in that area. Oh, obviously people are liking this ride, aren't they? Obviously they're liking Buccaneer Battle. I did say I was gonna name that ride in the last episode, except I completely forgot all about it. So I've now got a name for it. And I've also tried to increase the throughput on this ride, because when I checked it, it had rubbish throughput. Because I have opened the park off camera, just to see like where to improve and how guests flow, and like which rides had long queue times and all that. And this was the main offender, let's say, because that always was full. Because half of that will now just go down. Won't it now? Half of that's just going to go down. Once that, there we go, look, half of it will just go. And those guests want to come on it now. Hopefully. That just completely dives down that queue. It completely empties it, almost. Oh, it's not going to close. Not going to close. Yeah. There doesn't seat that many people, does it really, this ride? Maybe I could just have two trains and that could help with the throughput problem. Couldn't you, I suppose? But it's alright for now. I haven't yet themed up the outside, but I've done the inside. Well, partly of the inside anyway. A bit of the inside. Looks alright, the park, I think, from up here. I think what I need to do is try not to use the same type of bush all over again, which is the bamboo ones. But this looks alright over here, all the mountains, aren't they? And hills. This was the hardest waterfall I've actually done, because the boat actually goes underneath there, and it was really hard to get that in, like that. But yeah, it was capable and easy-ish. I think this is a nice little ride, except when I opened it off camera, the guests were like, it's a bit boring and it has very bad scenery, and I'm like, what? How does this have bad scenery? It goes through lakes and rivers. I wonder what. Oh, just the gift shop. Well, that was good. Oh, that's good then. Well, at least it's got positive to say about the park. At least guests can't now say there's nowhere to sit. Look, well, no one's even sitting down in that area, are they? And what's the point of that? No one's even sitting down. Oh my goodness. And that's not. Oh, a lot of them are watching the entertainer. Why have they just sat there doing nothing? I think I like King Coaster. It was amazing. Oh, has that got a long queue then? This Schwarzkopf Leaper. Whoa, it's got a long queue. I need to expand that queue line, won't I? Whoa! Well, that's a problem. It isn't very built for many people. Well, at least that's good. They're using the queues there. This is a problem we have here. The engine's a bit bad. That's just something we need to sort out, really. Isn't it? I suppose that's something we need to try and sort out in a very major way. There's still guests flooding in the park. Oh, I suppose once all the guests are in, it's going to settle down a bit, isn't it? I suppose that's probably got. They're still coming. How? What? This is ridiculous. How many guests are coming in? I think I need a cap on this, because this is just ridiculous right now. It seems to me like they all just stopped there for some reason. I wonder why they all just stop there. Just, well, why can't they come down here? Just spread out along the whole park. Because there's loads of space. Oh, they are coming down this bit a bit more. I haven't seen guests yet this far down. Yet. And that's the thing I need to try and sort. Oh, I've actually seen guests coming down this end, are we? Are there any guests on this bit yet? There are no guests coming down. I suppose it might just take a long time to get down here. I suppose that could be potentially what it is. Oh, well, here comes lots of guests coming down this end. Well, not that many guests, but there's some. Oh, they're going in the restaurant. There's people sprinting over to the Wild Mouse. I wonder if they're going on the Wild Mouse. Oh, they're on a turn around. I wonder why no one wants to go on the Wild Mouse. Oh, that's a problem. I wonder what the problem is with them with this ride. I might have to shut that ride down or something. I want to rebuild it. Well, that could potentially be what the problem is. It's not very fun. Yeah, it isn't very fun, is it? I don't think. Okay, let's shut that ride because it's not very good, is it? Because honestly, it's a bit rubbish. No, these guests might be going somewhere. Where's it? Oh, everyone's going to this ride, eh? What is going on? That person potentially. No, that person's going over to the pirate ship. Oh no, not they're turning round. No one in the hotel, do you think? I wonder if anyone's in my hotel. No rooms. No rooms being taken. That's a problem he's trying to sort out. Well, this ride always has a good spin in it, and this ride always has a good cycle. Oh, here come a load more guests. Please go on the Wild Mouse. I'm going to have to shut the ride down. If no one else goes on the Wild Mouse, I'm going to go mad. No one's going on the Wild Mouse, are they? Let's just try and improve the Wild Mouse completely. Because it's a rubbish ride, you gotta admit, isn't it? It is a rubbish ride. It's not fun at all. It's a Wild Mouse, they're not exactly fun, are they, Wild Mouses? It has annoyed me, actually, to see that people don't like the Wild Mouse I built. It's not very good thought. People don't like something that you've designed. Instead, they go somewhere else. Because it does feel quite bad. I know it's only a game, but it's still a very bad feeling to have, really, that someone dislikes what you've done. What have I done here? What? Maybe that might improve the goodness about this ride. Maybe that's going to improve the whole ride experience. I don't actually know if it will. Hope it does. It makes it much more fun to go on, and not a boring old Wild Mouse like it originally was, but like it probably will be still. I'm hoping it's not too scary. That's the one thing that might put off guests from coming on the ride. How scary it is. That looks really fun, that drop. Look at all that banking. And let's see how good that test is. Oh, still sped up. That's a problem. That's not that looks much better. Well, at least the lift's been sped up now, because I can speed up that lift. But it's scary seeing that thing. Well, that excitement is good to see. That excitement level. That is good to see. Excitement. Bang. Bit scary. But that bang hurt. Looks quite good actually, this ride. Doesn't look too bad. maybe a little break just there, trying to slow it down. Actually, no. Just trying to slow it down a little tiny bit. Just so it's not going to go as fast. I don't want it to go that. I don't want it to be 13 miles an hour. It's a bit extreme, isn't it? Really, but it's a bit extreme. I don't want it to be like that. But it's good to see how guests flow through this park, isn't it? Really, it's just good to see like guests enjoying themselves. Well, mostly enjoying themselves anyway. It's good to just see the excitement up a little bit on this ride now. I've got a lot of excitement. So whilst that's testing, where's the station anyway? Like just there. I hope it improves the ride experience. Hope it does. Oh, that's a good deal. Oh, it's just as bad. Let's see if any guests come and ride it now. Looks a bit busier. I'm not going to say busy. I'm going to say busier. They're all trying to get in that queue. Well, that's a problem we have. Oh, that's better. They go on the wild mouse? Did they go on the wild mouse? They like the wild mouse, obviously. Well, that's a good thing. Guess he's in the wild mouse now. Oh, a theft reported. This game is extremely good for like being realistic. Well, like in some cases it is realistic, and in some cases it's not. I think it looks a little bit boring around this area of the park, doesn't it? So I'm just going to try and dig back down here a little bit, try and put in something better, like a nice new ride, something. So that's going to come out just over here. I'm going to flatten this bit to foundation something. To do a bit, bit too bumpy there. That looks even worse, doesn't it? Actually, if I go back, maybe I can change that earth. Maybe I can put that earth back the way it was. That looks better, doesn't it? Then we can flatten to... No, that's flatten to surface, I want flatten to foundation. That looks good. I was in a little cave now. Now that's a thought. We could build a little car ride through the tunnel, but I won't, because it's a bit extreme. Maybe one of these, just try and add to the theming around here, to try and make it feel better. Let's change the colour to a nice, good colour, because you don't want to see that sort of colour everywhere, do you? That looks alright. That's a nice colour green. I want it to be green and red. And that looks lovely. Because I don't want it to be... Well, that looks nice. That looks even better. Whoa, that looks brilliant. Whoa, that looks lovely. I like these power troopers. They're just very... Some are a bit scary and some aren't. Really. There's one at Hunstanton, which in case you don't know, is in Norfolk in the UK. Actually, I'm not going to have that sequence. I want a different one. Completely to that, because that doesn't seem very good. I want it to do a very... I'm just going to get straight into it. Very high. I want that to be fast. Okay, then one more. This would just be a spin, and then it comes to a stop. It just feel quite a relaxing ride. But the end as well needs to go quite high, because these rides, they do take a bit of time to get some speed on them, but once they've got that speed, they're very good rides. They may take their time getting speed, but once you've done it, it's much better. Because it might take a bit of time, but really, it doesn't. It doesn't take too long. They're very good rides though. I like them. So I'm on my favourite rides. One of my old favourite rides was one of those. There, now need to add some scenery. I'm not gonna use too many of those bushes, but then again I might try and hide this big open area behind the park, because that's not what I want guests to try and see. So there'll be a couple more episodes of this park. I don't want to rush the park. I spent 8 hours doing this whole park in total, and most of that was literally off camera. In total, on camera, I've filmed in an hour or so. Haven't I really on camera? And that's really all I've done. So you haven't actually seen literally any of the park really. So once I've done this park it will be on Steam Workshop hopefully. Within the couple of days after I've completed the park, it will be on Steam Workshop. So if you like this series, I'll put it on Steam Workshop for you to experiment with and change some bits and bobs of it. And then that'll be the end of the series. And then I'll start a new series, which I'm hoping will be a nice one. So once I've ended this series, in the comments of this video, what can I build next for my next series? So that's the question I'm going to leave everyone with. What could I build next? So let's go and see which ride people like. Why are they literally sitting in there? That's something I need to change. Half load, I don't want that. I want it to be like that. Oh, they're getting off. Why are they getting off? I wonder how long the queue time is for this ride here. 2 minutes, that's not that bad, is it? Afterburns queue this time. Is Afterburns? No, it's not too bad to queue now. 4 minutes, that's not bad. What? The queue for Afterburn was full. Okay, that's a problem we need to try and sort out. Address that problem with. Oh, that ride's full. Almost. The issue with this ride is it'll always be full. The boats will always be full because this is a popular ride. Except this ride will never like have a long queue time because every boat can hold up to like 16 people. Whoa, the shops are very busy down here. All the guests have moved, haven't they? Look, this is just ridiculous. Let's just remove that out, complete that 4. I don't know why it says 4. It's just annoying why it says 4. Juice. It's just, why can't I just say juice? Why does it have to say 4? First aid 5, not first aid 1. I thought it said first aid. I'll do that another time. Oh, are the toilets in use? Yeah. But why wouldn't the toilets be free? I suppose at one stage I actually did charge people to use the toilets. Bet that's full. Oh, it's full. I'll build some more extensions if you want, if it wants. Well, if it needs them. Actually, that's a good idea. Shall I build some more extensions back here? Build a nice custom layout. For the extensions. So I'm just going to build out. Oh, that helps walls, doesn't it? There we go, so I can have some walls down out here. There we go. I hope it connects up, because it's not actually part of the building where that's located. Is it really? It isn't located in the same building. Now that's a question. Where's the... Oh, that could be a restaurant, couldn't it? It's an expansion. Yeah, that looks good. Then we can just add on the roof. Try and top off that building. That looks very good. Then we need to try and select the restaurant. Is that the restaurant? Yeah, that's it. It needs a lot more tables, that restaurant, doesn't it? Needs a lot more. There's too many apparently. Too many expansions. Apparently there's too many expansions on it. Then need one more. Because it's gonna. There you go. Oh no, it's not gonna work. There we go. Then the rest of them can just connect up to that other one. Then I've thought of something. Then that other restaurant over here can have those other ones. Where is the restaurant anyway? Oh, there it is. And if all the trees can even see it. Connect more. And then there should be some more left in this other one over here. Where are they? In this building over here, aren't they? Oh, too far away. That's a problem. I wish it didn't do that, saying they're too far away, because they're not really. I'm hoping it will have a much better space though now. And a lot more space can answer. It's literally. So how many tables has it got? 42 tables. So that means it's going to flow a lot better. Only 50%. That's something we need to try and work on. So let's add some scenery. I suppose a lot of that scenery could be because there's not really anything around here, is that? Unless it's because this is a building up here. It doesn't really matter if the bushes it in the building, does it? Because no one will see it. Really, it's not really important, is it? Really. The main focus for this is it's not going to be obstructing like a ride, because that's something we need to try and work on probably. Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't even know it was in there, would you really? And unless you looked underneath all the trees, you wouldn't even know that it was in there. That looks quite nice, I think. Quite fancy. Oh, 51. Well, that doesn't exactly increase much, does it? But, alright, if you've enjoyed the episode, comment and subscribe. And I'd like a name for this thing. So, well, actually, I'll name it. As I actually haven't named a ride yet. So I'm going to name it. Actually, it isn't even a ride, is it? I'm going to call it the Lakeside Restaurant. Lakeside. Actually, let's just call it Lakeside. No, Lakeside. Yeah. I think I spelled restaurant right. I can't have. In case I spelled restaurant right. It's very hard spelling restaurant. Let's just call it Lakeside for now. Actually, I suppose Lakeside sounds better, doesn't it really? Then we're adding some more bushes, try and give it that nice feel. So in a minute I'm going to stop adding in bushes. I'm going to end the episode. So if you enjoyed it, give it a like and comment, subscribe. And if you and in the comments you can put I subscribe, and you'll have a shout out, and you can have the chance to give a name, and it'll be selected. Hopefully, that's not exactly a chance, is it? Really, I suppose that's a bit of luck, but you know what I mean. It's the same thing, isn't it? Really, I suppose. But so let's take a little walk through the park. Why aren't there any guests going in there? Really? There's only 28 tables taken. That's funny. Oh, 28. 27. Oh, and no, it needs cleaning. It needs cleaning. That's something we need to try and work on. It needs cleaning. Restaurant menu. There's a lot of nice food things in there. So I'll just take you for a walk through the park. Well, that one's broken down. That's not very nice thing. So I'll need a name for this park. So give me a name in the comments, and I'll name the park. So let's walk through. Let's put it on. Oh no, what am I doing? I don't know how this button was meant to work. Oh, why was that keep coming up? You want? Who cares? I'll do it this way. It's much better. So it looks pretty good, I think. Doesn't it? This park looks pretty good. So off the side we have the dueling coaster. Got some speakers all around here, and so that's good. And guest view now. Very good. Over here we have this thing over here. So that's a good thing. And then over here we have the looping coast, which is broke down. So we'll get that sorted out, can't we, for the next episode, hopefully. And then our next couple of episodes will end this series, I suppose. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time for Planet Coaster. See ya. Goodbye.